Hey there, everybody. This is Silk. We're doing Operation A View to a Kill. This is Commonwealth in France, turn 10. Things got a little hot there, of course, with Japanese coming in and taking all of our stuff, but we'll be able to recover from that, hopefully. Not totally unexpected. It took a bit of a kicking there in Malaya. Certainly would have liked to have had the troops do a little bit better showing than they did, but yeah, dice are dice. Life happens. Often you'll see that actually where the attackers, because they can bring overwhelming force in a lot of cases, they'll be able to wipe forces out pretty quickly. So that's kind of what happens there. All right, getting into the UK's turn. After getting raided, UK's got 38. I think I'm spending 34. We're going to start a fortification for 5. We've got a fighter for 10 and an armor for 6. This here is a colonial, so that's 10, 25. And then I've got 3 militia and 2 militia upgrades, so that should be 10. So the total for Great Britain should be 35 of their 38, so they save 3. FEC, after getting raided, should have had 15. They're going to spend 12 and save 3. They're going to pick up 2 Gurkhas and a AAA. And then I didn't grab my pieces for... Find my Anzac armor. Anzac's going to build a colonial and an armor. They had, I believe it was 12, right? 9, no, 11. They had 11. They lost 1 for raiding. So this is all 10 of their 10. So they don't get to save any. FEC gets to save 3. Great Britain gets to save 3. All right, let's get some tech rolls going. We're all pretty happy with our tech program. I think on a percentage basis, it's probably even better than the Germans. The Germans just have more dice. Just overall been pretty lucky for us here. Radar is done. I know we want LRA and anti-submarine warfare. We gotta pick a new one. We'll do construction. All right. So anti-submarine warfare at stage 3. Hopefully we can finish this. I'll start dealing with those submarines a little bit easier. 9! All right. So that closes out ASW. That's very, very helpful, having that by turn 10 here. So we got that. Improved constructions at a 7. That's a 1, so nothing there. And long-range aircraft, kind of a quality of life tech, but it's a nice quality of life tech. Is that a 6? That's a 6. So 1 out of 3, but we got the important one. That's going to make raiding us a whole lot harder, even with the wolf pack now. We kind of get to negate all of that bonuses there. So, and kill some subs in return. So not bad. We'll take it. All right. As for combat moves, not very many. Nowhere near as much excitement as we had last turn. We're kind of at the peak of GBR. I don't know if we're going to get much income higher than what we had there, but we'll see. Maybe, oh, that one's gone. I still got to do some German catch up. I was gone for a couple of days, and of course the game kept going on, so I have a whole bunch of catch up to do on my board. I'll be posting as we go here. All right, so it's really just a little bit here in the Mediterranean is about all that we've got going. This seaplane here is going to come off of Malta and try to map. Let's see if you guys can see him. So darn out of the way. We're going to try to map this submarine here. Now the Italians technically can get in the way of that by declaring war, but because it's during the combat phase, if they do that, I can bring all of my ships in to fight them. Say it's like 25, 26 ships. And I'm pretty confident Panzer J's not gonna take that chance just to kill a seaplane. So I'm pretty confident he's gonna let that go through. And then pairing with that, we're gonna pair this Anzac destroyer. It's gonna come across. So that's how we're gonna try to get that sub there. And I think that is actually our only actual combat. I don't think there's any other. Oh, there's raiding. Yeah, we got some raiding to do. So we do have some raiding to do. These guys are here. 1, 2, 3. He'll come up here and raid off of P14 there. Let's see if we can't get some luck. And that should be all of our combats. All right. Pretty simple. Not too much to do. All right, I've got a seaplane that's now at 5 because of anti-submarine warfare, yay, and a destroyer that's at 4. So the red is the seaplane, the blue is the destroyer. Maybe we can get one of these darn subs off the field. 8 and a 9. Answer to that is no. Continue to vex me. Then we got our rating. We'll do red for the attacker and blue for the defender there. We're at +2. This is against Japan. 3 to 3, so $2. So we raid Japan for $2 on that line there. Oh, I got another raider. Actually, I've got that coastal sub. It can raid. That coastal sub off of, he's not going to be alive for very long. He'll raid here in, what is that, P32? Then he'll get obliterated, but, one chance before he dies kind of thing. So he'll raid at +1 here. Uh, 2 to 1 with the +1. So he raids for 2. So we hit each line for $2. That's not bad. It's $4 off the Japanese. That'll slow them down at least a little bit. So let's go ahead and come back way down here to the med, since that's where most of the exciting stuff's going to happen. All right, so the seaplane is going to go ahead and go in Egypt there. And then we've got a, that technically would have been a combat move. We're bringing stuff through here, but kind of same thing. I know that Panzer J wasn't going to, I presume, isn't going to try to stop me. If he wants to, we can have that fight. Certainly, we're dropping off 2 infantry here in Malta, and we're dropping off 2 infantry here in Egypt. And that's with the Anzac transport, and it'll go into port in Malta, and the British transport will go over here off of M8, and basically all of these ships go through M4 and M8 to deliver those guys down. That is 3 battleships, a battle cruiser, 5 heavy cruisers, 7 British destroyers, plus the Anzac destroyers now here, and then a light carrier and a fighter, and then the 3 light cruisers, one of which is a Anzac. So 2 infantry go into Malta, 2 infantry from Gibraltar go into, so we're all Egypt there, so we're going to add 2 chips for that. I show that now as 5. And I guess it's going to get to 6 actually, because I'm going to place another one there. That's where the colonial's going. In the meantime, also from Madagascar, we come up, since we get to start in the sea zone, 1, 2, 3, and this transport with the medium armor and the infantry also comes up here and drops them off in Lower Egypt. So that actually gets us to 6, and it'll be 7 once I place the colonial. I might put the colonial in Transjordan instead, just because I'm getting so many units there. Alright, did not get long-range aircraft. That's a bummer, but I might get it next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this medium bomber from Gibraltar is going to come down here to Sierra Leone. Try to cause some stress to those 2 submarines there. This transport in A44. One, two, three is going to come up here to A21, as will the fleet from A28. We'll move back to A21. Meanwhile, the transport that was in, you guys have seen this before, obviously, that is in A21 is going to bring, I'm actually going to do this off of my London stack just because stuff's going to move over. So 2 infantry move from London to there's that Southern England, and then 2 infantry from Southern England move down to Gibraltar, and the transport goes in port in Gibraltar. The 2 infantry here in Tunisia are going to back up into Algeria. So we'll stack that. So there's now 3 infantry in Algeria. They're fine. That submarine. 1, 2, 3. The submarine here in A17 will come south to A35. That is probably everything I got. I'll leave this guy out of port. I don't think he's going to have to be in port with all these ships protecting him. Plus the scramble. Can't imagine that'll work. Speaking of, we're going to shift 1 fighter from London to Southern England. So Southern England will have 3 French fighters and 1 British fighter. And then we're going to place a British fighter in London. So I'll have 2 fighters in London at the end of my turn. Alright, I don't think we have any FEC movements. We do have some Anzac movements. Alright, we're going to move. I don't want to split that. I got 5. We'll do 2. I'll have to chip that out. 2 infantry will move up to New South Wales, along with 1 militia, and the militia from Queensland will back up. Yeah, that'll be fine. So, let's go ahead and do some placements, and then we can kind of get to recap for you guys. Try to make things a little easier. Let's do the East. Well, I got it easy. So 2 Gurkhas go in Benares. A AAA goes in Calcutta. So Benares is the 2 Gurkhas. Calcutta is 8 FEC, 5 British infantry, 1 Anzac infantry, and then 1 each of the artillery, and 2 Gurkhas, 1 AA. Down here in, I gotta place my armor. We're gonna place an armor, of course, in Sydney, and the Colonial goes in, and there's another one there, because I placed one there last turn, so that's actually 3 Colonials. I'll chip that out. And I gotta move these guys too. So there's 3 Colonials, 1 militia, 1, there's 3 Colonials, 1 militia. Yeah, are in Dutch New Guinea. And then I've got 2 militia, 2 infantry in New South Wales, 2 militia, 3 infantry, 1 armor, 1 motorized, 1 artillery, 1 bomber, and I gotta add the fighter that I got from America. So I'll add that. And then we'll do our UK placements here. All right. A militia and a militia upgrade are going to go in Malta, as is that fortification that we're begun construction on. So there's, we can chip that guy. We just basically add an infantry from Malta. So there's 3 infantry, 1 militia, and a partial built fortification there. We're going to add a Colonial to Transjordan. We'll put a, I got South Yorkshire. This armor in Cape Town. We'll just move to Rhodesia. And then we place an armor in Cape Town. So that's one of our militia upgrades. The other militia upgrade is going to be in London proper there. And then I've got 3 militia to place. So 1 militia is going to go here in Aden. 1 militia goes here in Madagascar. And then the one I already placed, it was just it was part of the upgrade there in Malta. All right, got him done. So I got to upgrade 1 militia in London. Converts to an infantry. So London has 2 militia, an airborne, a transport, 2 AAA, 2 fighters once I place the fighter there. Southern England has, I've got 3 militia. Okay. It's three militia London, sorry. Looks like I had a guy hiding out on the border edge there. So after the upgrade, 3 militia are left in London. 4 militia are left in southern England. There's 4 infantry in southern England, along with a AAA, 3 French fighters, and a British fighter. Then 1 militia northern England, 2 militia, 1 mountain. In Scotland, the main fleet is with a transport in A21. I've got a submarine in A35. I've got a British transport in port in Gibraltar, along with 2 infantry and 1 militia. Algeria is 3 infantry. Syria is an infantry and a militia. Transjordan is 2 infantry, 1 militia. Check that guy out. And then, what I got? 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 infantry in Egypt, 1 militia, 1 medium armor, 1 seaplane, and then the French units are going to kind of move around a bit. We'll see what they do. All right. England, I believe, is at 33, plus the 5 is 38, and then they had saved 3, so they should have 41 for next turn. FEC, I believe, is 9, plus the 2, so they go to 11, and they had saved 3, so they'll have 14 for next turn. Anzac is 7, don't get their bonus, and didn't save any, so they're 7 for next turn. All right, so let's do frigates. Not too much. France has no purchases. She doesn't have enough money. Although I think she'll have 3 at the end of this turn if I do my math right. We're just going to take yet another crack at this darn submarine. This medium bomber is going to come over and try to hit him along with this French destroyer. Again, the Italians, if they want to, can go to war to kill that destroyer. But I'm pretty confident they're not going to go to war over a destroyer. So let's just make that rolls and see if we can somehow kill this darn guy. He's being quite frisky. Oh, and then I got the French rating. Gotta do that too. All right. So for the French rating, we'll go out of Palau here. They'll come up same 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We'll go here in P14, and the other one will raid here in P34. That'll give plenty of targets to have some fun with. All right. So here we go. All right. So the rating on the Rehe line, red is the attacker. 4 to 4, so we get our +2. So that's 2 more damage there. And then rating on the main Tokyo line. Ooh, that's better. 4 to 1, which is 3 plus the 2 is 5, but we've already done 2, so that's only 3 damage. So, but at that point, I think that's 9 of 10. 5 damage to the Tokyo line, 4 damage to the Rehe line. And 10's the maximum you can do between the 2 of them. So that's pretty good. Yay for that. All right, we gotta use different dice. These dice are just not being nice to us for killing these guys. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, medium bomber will be purple, and we'll do the destroyer in the blue. The bomber's a 7, the destroyer's a 4. Oh, I gotta give you a shot back at my guy too. Didn't do that. 10 and a 9, of course. Dude still lives. Wow. All right, so he's got 2 shots back, actually, because he would have gotten a shot last time at my other destroyer. So the first shot is at the Anzac destroyer. which is 4, so just misses. And now here's his shot back at the French destroyer. 11, so he misses. One of these days, I'll figure out how to kill submarines. I don't know when that's going to be, but it has to happen eventually. That should be it for France. Oh, we got to move the one guy. Yeah. All we do is add the chip. Where you at? Oh, I gotta land my planes too. The French mechanized moves from Cameroon to here in Sudan. The medium bomber lands back here in Egypt. That transport stays there. I think. I don't know that there's anywhere else more useful to do with it. I think that's all I got. Yeah, I think that's all we got. All right. France, I think, ends the turn with 3. She would have collected $1 on turn 8, $1 on turn 9, and then $1 on turn 10. So she should have 3. She'll get to buy something next turn. Yay. That's it. If you guys need anything, let me know. But everybody else, have a great day, and we'll pass this on to Panzer J for Italy.